Today we're going to make a pumpkin cheesecake. You'll notice in my stand mixer we have 1.5 cups of ground graham crackers. We're going to use that to make the crust. Added to that will be 5 tablespoons of melted butter that will pour into that. Combining that, we will add that to a springform pan that we've prepared. Here is our springform pan. I've lined the bottom with parchment paper, and then I've sprayed the entire sides of the pan with a good cooking spray. So now the pan is ready to have the crust added. We're going to start off by creaming together our cream cheese. We're going to put this on low steam and mix this together. Now during this process, we never exceed the lowest setting. We just want to mix our ingredients. We do not want to add any air into our cream cheese mixture. Therefore, the lowest setting is as high as we would go. Now once this cream cheese is creamed together, we'll begin to add sugar, 1/2 cup at a time, for a total of 1.5 cups of sugar. Now we'll add our eggs, one at a time. Okay, now we've added our can of pumpkin. So we'll go ahead and get this mixed up. Okay, I just added my cinnamon, my nutmeg, and my vanilla. That was 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So let's go ahead and get that incorporated in. Okay, next up, we're going to add the 1/3 cup of flour. Now we want to be careful mixing. We just kind of want to go pulsate a little bit. Otherwise we'll have flour all over the place. Okay, now we can turn it on. Now let that mix thoroughly. Okay, lastly we added the 16 ounces of sour cream. So let's give that a good thorough mixing. And now we're going to pour the batter into the pan. Okay. Now we'll jiggle this pan around a little bit because we want to kind of encourage any air bubbles to work their way up to the top and out. Sometimes you need to take a toothpick or something and just pop a few of them, but anyway, you just jiggle it around. The bubbles will work their way to the top, and then into the oven this will go. Okay, as you can see, we've placed our springform pan with the cake batter into another pan. Now, what we're going to do here now is we're going to take this pot up here. What we've done is we've put a pot of water on to boil. So we're going to take this pot of boiling water and we're going to dump the water into the pan here. What we have now is we have a water bath that we're going to bake our cheesecake in. And what this is going to do is this is going to prevent the cake from cracking, from splitting, and from browning. So the cake is going to bake for 1 hour at 300 degrees. And then when the hour is up, we're going to reduce the temperature to 200 degrees and bake for another hour. Once that is finished, we will turn the oven off and we'll let the cake cool in the oven. We may crack the door a little bit. Let it cool for a while. And then once it's cool, we'll take it out of the oven, let it cool a little further, and then it'll go into the refrigerator to set up overnight. And then we'll be able to release it from the springform pan. As you can see, the cake is now cooled and ready to come out of the oven. Okay, after setting up in the refrigerator overnight, the cake is now ready to be released from the springform pan. Once the cake is released from the springform pan, I top the cake with a cream cheese buttercream icing. The deliciously decadent pumpkin cheesecake is now ready to enjoy. Thanks for watching, and God bless.